Flix with the Hicks, where we tell you about the movies. We tell you if they're great or if they really stink. Now it's time to start the show. Yeah, now it's time to go. Guess what? It's Flix with the Hicks.
Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Flix with the Hicks, where each week Janet, my wife, and I pick out two movies that we watched this week. On DVD, we always pick out the best movie and the worst movie. This week, Janet got to pick out the worst movie.
Right.
What movie did you pick?
The title is called Rent. It's just Rent. Okay. It came out in 2005. It was a Broadway play in 1996, and it was based on a opera from like 96, I think. 1896.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I didn't like it. It was a musical drama thing. Okay. 6 of the original Broadway actors, performers, were actually in the film. Okay. It cost them $40 million to make, and they only made $31 million. So they lost money. I did not like it. It's all about the life of people that are HIV, AIDS, drugs, sexual problems, or they're all with each other in that manner, and one's with this one, some are lesbians, some are this and that and this and that, and the whole premise was this actor and friend had to pay rent now, and there's a community of homeless type people that this girl is being activist because they're wanting to build a studio there or something, some bigwig, and she's protesting it. And it was a lot of drama. Of course, it says it's a drama, but it's all singing and all this.
It's a musical.
Musical. And it's a real downer. There's nothing good in the movie except one girl at the end. I don't know if I should tell about the end.
I just wasn't that interested in the movie itself.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a depressing movie to watch.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I had a really hard time getting involved with the film.
Drug addicts,
So.
HIV, AIDS groups, people slept with that one slept with that one, that one slept with that one, and this girl slept with this other girl, and it's like all over the place. And
you could tell there were some talented people in the film.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't that interested.
No, it was a downer movie.
Yeah.
And, so, the singing, it would have been better without the singing. Because who sings all the time anyway? But it's...
It's a musical.
I'm not into musicals that much. Like Showboat or something. I mean, they're classics. But this was not good. I'm sorry. Rent. From 1 to 100, what? I'd give it a 10.
Really?
Maybe. I didn't like it. It was a downer. The plot went back and forth all over the place, but there was hardly anybody that wasn't HIV positive in the whole thing, or AIDS. And that's not real public. I mean, there's people that aren't addicts in HIV, or that, people that have HIV or AIDS, they're not addicts. They're making it out like everybody was addicts and homeless and, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Tough film to watch.
Yeah.
I would give it 1 to 100. I'd give it a 50. I'd say it's right in the middle. It was a well-made film, I thought, but it was difficult to watch. And I just couldn't get really into it. So.
I mean, there's a lot of issues with people and their lifestyles, like even anybody's lifestyle, but it wasn't for me at all. Maybe, if you're involved in that type of community, you have some of the same issues, but not
All
me.
right.
All right, your movie.
I got to pick the best movie of the week, and the best movie of the week is Black Sea. Came out in 2014. I actually don't even know if it was released in the United States. I don't think that it was.
Really?
But it stars Jude Law and a whole bunch of people that I can't pronounce most of their names. Never seen them in a movie before.
They're all from, what, like Romania or something? They're all
it's
from
about
all
yes.
over.
Most of the characters in the film are either British or Russian.
Yeah, see, yeah.
And I didn't expect much from this movie. I really didn't. The movie is about Jude Law, who loses his job while he's working for a submarine company. He's a pilot of a submarine, and they go down and find ships that have sunk, and they recover items from the bottom of the ocean. And he loses his job at the start of it. He doesn't know what he's going to do. He ends up getting together with a bunch of other friends that have worked on submarines, and he kind of puts together a mishmash crew of guys that are kind of lost their jobs for various reasons, and gets a sub, and he's going to go look for a German U-boat that sunk during World War II and is rumored to have $180 million in gold bars on it. Very good film.
I thought it was awesome.
The reason I didn't expect a lot from it, I was thinking it mostly takes place on a submarine. It's not like a big city or a country.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, when you have a confined area like that, your film has to have really good acting.
Yeah, you don't get the visual of different, sceneries and stuff. So your acting and the story and everything else better be spot on and keep the interest going. And this one did. Mm-hmm. I was thinking it was going to be like Red October or something. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I like this one, I think, better than that.
Really?
I liked it a lot.
Ooh, that's tough there.
I don't know.
But,
it was that caliber to me.
But it was a good film. Basically, when they get on the submarine, they start going out to try to locate where this missing German U-boat is. Jude Law makes a deal with all the workers on the boat that everybody's going to get an equal share. Mm-hmm. And of course, you know where that's going to lead. That's going to lead to, well, if there's fewer of us alive when we get back, that's more share per person. Mm-hmm. So you have all kinds of things going on this submarine at the time. And of course, they run into trouble. They always run.
Why? Yeah, in a sub, you're going to.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But
I've never understood how you can be a submarine pilot and not have a window to look out of.
Burst open.
I know, but still, I wouldn't get in one of those things.
I know. I don't like small places.
It's like being in a tuna can and somebody throwing you off the side of a ship.
There you go.
So, anyhow, it was a very good film. 0 to 100, and very good acting too. 0 to 100, I would give this film, I'd give it an 84.
Yeah, I'll give it I was thinking 89.
They're good.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, you could see the problems that are going to happen and the way the problems did happen. It was not exactly what I expected, and I liked the ending too. I did. But I don't think it was a big budget movie, but
I don't know how they made that film as realistic as they did without it being a big budget film. Mm-hmm. But it only made $1.6 million at the box office. So if it wasn't a lot of CGI, and CGI is expensive too, but if it wasn't a lot of CGI, then they really lost their butts on this film.
Right, but I thought it was good.
I
think it's one of those sleepers. They didn't really advertise it enough or something. But or maybe there's bigger movies that were out, like Spider-Man or something, and they didn't get the box office views.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
Black Sea is a good movie.
It was. Very good film. If you guys get an opportunity to go check it out.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching this episode of Flix with the Hicks. And until next time, go enjoy a good film with your family. Take it easy, folks.